you guys let them get a big, they got a big lead on you. Was it just you guys?
Lack
couldn't-
of desire. Lack of desire. I mean, I don't know how many times we have to, how many times, 9, 10, 11 times this year? You know, we just think sometimes we can just show up. Maybe tonight will be a little easier tonight. I don't have to exert as much energy tonight. Let's see if we can get away with that. And you give up 67 points later in the first half, and you're in a dogfight. You know, we're not a very good team. Good teams don't do that. Over and over and over and over and over again. And we have. You know, we can get all caught up in 500, and like I told you guys what that meant, nothing, and think that you've arrived. But good teams do not lose basketball games like this 9, 10, 11 times halfway through a season. And that's what we're doing. We wait till the last 4 minutes to fly around and decide to play defense. Last 4 minutes of the game. You know, and everybody say, well, you gave a great effort coming down the stretch. No, we didn't. For 44 minutes, we didn't give an effort. And that's what's disappointing. That's what's disappointing. And I've got to figure it out. You know, you think you try to give them time off, rest, worried about, you know, I got to try something different to get these guys ready. I mean, we're not right now willing to pay the price to be a good team. And that's every night. Doesn't matter who you're playing. Every night going out and just laying it on the line. Good teams do that. Good team, and we don't do that. It's been proven. You guys know it better than I do. And until we are willing from a mental standpoint to say, you know what, we got to do this every night. We're going to be win 2, lose 2, win 3, lose 3. That's what we're going to be. And I think they can be better than that. I think they can be better than that, but not with that thought process going into games like this.
You said coming into this you were concerned that this is the type of game that you can't just try to outscore someone. Do you think that's what happened?
Well, I mean, what do you think? 67, 64. Yeah, I mean, there's no question. I mean, that was as bad a performance from a defensive standpoint. It had nothing to do with them making shots. It had a lot to do with how they got those shots that they made. The effort we put in to defend them. And when you try to do that and take that part of the game off, you know, because you think you might be able to get away this game by doing that, not having to exert both ends of the floor, this is what happens. And we've talked about it and talked about it and talked about it. And, you know, I've got to figure something new out, obviously. That falls on my shoulders. And, you know, we'll try it.
Why do you think there's such a different mindset based on?
I
the
can't
record
answer.
of
If I knew that, you know, I could. I don't know. I mean, that's all we talked about since the San Antonio game. I don't even really know. With today and how people and players in the league today really follow the league. To be honest with you, I mean, we told them what that organization is going through right now. Some tough times with the firing of their GM. They're going to be desperate. It always happens, no matter who it is that gets fired. And that without any of that happening, they have guys on that team that can score points. And if you can score a lot of points, you can win some games. And if we let them go out and do that, we're going to get beat. And, you know, that, I don't have an answer for why that happens. Mentally, we're just not tough enough right now. Mentally, we're not tough enough. And what it also tells me is we don't want to pay the price yet of having to go for 82 games, not take a night off. Not take a night off, because you're going to have nights where you're going to be off. But exerting your will on the game for 82 games, this team does not do. When we do that, we're pretty good. But we're not a good team because we don't do it all the time. Thanks.